Tea and Chat. Chat with Tea. Tea Chats. Tea Chats. Welcome to Our Life in Books, where we talk about our lives, books, and everything in between. I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Samantha, and we're cousins. Grab yourself some tea and get cozy because we are ready to chat. What tea are we drinking today?
We are drinking the TARDIS Blend Tea by Cara McKee on Adagio.
Yes, it's amazing.
It's so good. It's got Earl Grey, blackberry, and vanilla.
Yes.
So tasty.
It's so good. I think it's just such a comfort tea.
Mm-hmm.
It's a go-to if you're unsure what you want to drink.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's got like flavor, so it's not like one of those black teas, like flavorless, like just straight black tea.
Mm-hmm.
But it is comforting. It's got flavor, but not too much.
Yeah, it's always my go-to if I don't know what I want, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I really like it.
Yummy.
We've got a ton of things to chat about.
We do.
I have so many things that I haven't talked to you about.
I know.
I've just been holding in.
Samesies.
So I want to know about this new podcast addiction. As soon as I thought it was a typing error, and then I was like, wait a second, she's listening to a new podcast, and she hasn't told me.
Right? Okay.
I can't wait.
Okay. So,
Okay.
I got completely caught up on Crime Junkie. Like,
Yes.
I think I've listened to everything.
I love them.
And I was like, okay, what am I going to listen to next? And
Yeah.
so, you know, when you scroll to the bottom and it shows you like suggested podcasts.
Uh-huh.
On
Apple Podcasts, right?
Yeah, on Apple Podcasts. So this one came up and it's called Happy Face. There's only one season and I binged the entire thing.
Oh, no.
So it's about, have you ever heard of the Happy Face Killer?
Yes, only because...
Not the Smiley Face Killer.
Oh, okay. So no, I've heard the smiley face killer,
So the
but not the
Happy Face Killer, he was a serial killer. He killed 8 women.
I love that you knew. I thought...
Yeah,
Okay,
because that's what I thought at first too.
yeah.
He killed 8 women. He was a truck driver, and they called him the Happy Face Killer. Like, I think the media started that because before he was caught, when he was still, you know, killer on the loose, whatever, he wrote messages to the media and signed it with a happy face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, so this podcast is actually his daughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's her, like, you know, kind of exploring her life and all the pain that he's caused her and all the really, like, the turmoil that's happened in her life. And it, you know, her coming to terms with things and, like, kind of forgiving him. And it's only, I think it's 12 episodes, but it's this journey. And a lot of people I've heard, you know, are saying she's exploiting her father and the victims. And I don't think it's that at all. And, you know, this podcast isn't exactly about him. It's more about her, but it's not about her in the sense that she's taking away from the victims at all. She's been through so much, and it's so interesting because so it's her, and then I can't remember exactly the relation between her and her producer, but I think they said that they worked together. And so, you know, it's this woman kind of going on the journey with her, and, like, you know, they go and they talk to her name's Melissa, the daughter. They go and talk to one of her ex-boyfriends who was there when they found out about her dad when he got arrested.
Yeah.
And they talk to her now ex-husband who, you know, loved her and had children with her and lived with her, and, you know, his experience with all of this.
Yeah.
And they talk to the son of Happy Face's last victim. And she confronts him, and it's just so interesting because I think that's my, like, true crime is obviously very interesting in itself. But I think for me, what's so interesting is the people's lives and, like, you know, not just why do people do this, but also how does their action have a ripple effect
on the people around
everyone
them.
around them? Because, you know,
Definitely.
this is his daughter.
Yeah.
And she idolized him as a child. Like, you know, she didn't see anything. She had no idea he was doing this. But also now looking back, she can see she can see all the things that were slightly off and all the things that were, like, you know, not she should have known, but, now looking back, hindsight's 2020.
Oh, exactly.
So it's very interesting.
Real quick, you said confronts his last victim's son. Do you mean just like chats?
Yeah, they finally meet up because
you said confronts, and that meant like, I don't know if there was like anger or tension between them.
So his name is Don or Leroy. He goes by both, and you kind of find out in the story why, but it took a lot of convincing to get him to meet her.
Yeah.
He obviously had a lot of anger built up.
Oh, yeah.
So it feels like it's a confrontation at first. It feels like it's very
From both
tense.
sides.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's very, very tense. But then, they're both really good people. And so obviously...
And they didn't do anything wrong.
No.
Neither of them deserved to be in this position.
Right. So obviously it devolves into something much more like beautiful and wholesome, and it's just so like there's a lot of tears. So there was at times when I was listening to this at work, I'm like, I should not be listening to this at work.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to sit and cry with them.
Oh.
But it's so good. It's so good.
That sounds so good.
So I listened to that, and it's a like iHeartRadio podcast.
Okay.
And so all throughout the podcast, they are advertising their other podcast.
Oh, yeah.
So now today I started, right after I finished it, I started this one called Broken Hearts. And this is about, if you remember the Hart family, just last year or the year before.
This sounds so familiar.
Yeah, you'll remember the story. So it's two white women, who adopted 6 black children.
Is not ringing a bell.
And they drove off a cliff with 4 of the kids in the van.
Yeah, I do. I honestly don't know this. No.
It was huge. It was everywhere because the thing is, rescue teams went down and found the bodies of the 4 of the children and the 2 women. But as far as I know, now, since I'm listening to the story, I haven't really looked into it, but as far as I know, they haven't found the other 2, so they don't know what happened. And so this is like 2 women who, were kind of drawn to the story, and they're kind of diving into the past of these women and to find out what would make them do this, because all over social media, all over their Facebooks, everything, they look like they lead the perfect life.
Oh, I feel like so that's the thing about social media right there.
And so, yeah, it's very interesting.
Oh, that sounds so good. So I don't remember this story, so maybe I need to dive into this as like a...
I think it happened in California, somewhere on the West Coast, I
recently?
think.
Like,
yeah, it was either last year or the year before.
yeah, I don't remember this. And I'm surprised, like, because I watch a lot of, like, different... I go from documentaries to, like, documentaries / video montages on YouTube to podcasts, and I haven't heard this across any platforms.
Really? It's so crazy. Because the thing is, when it first happened, they obviously considered it an accident, but then there's evidence to show the van was stopped and then went, full on towards the cliff, straight off of it. So it was obviously on purpose. So
that's
then,
awful.
like, you can hear they had a press conference, and he said, like, we're now treating this as a crime. So
no,
I think I'm only on the 2nd or 3rd episode, so we'll see how this goes. But like I said, you start listening to this and you don't want to look into it because you want to hear the story as they tell it.
Definitely.
Same with Happy Face Killer. I was very curious the whole time. Like, is he still alive? Like, I had all these questions, but I was like, I'm going to wait till I get to the end.
Yeah, I had some questions to ask you, and I was like, okay, I should not ask these questions. I should just go and listen to it.
You're going to want to listen to it. Like I said, it's 12 episodes. They're really fast, and it's one season because they told their story.
Yeah, the story is done. Oh, I love that. Mm-hmm. Oh, I love podcasts.
Right? So more podcast addiction for you.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to check those out. I haven't finished Crime Junkies yet. I'm getting close to the end. I think I'm on episode 20.
Because you're going backwards.
I'm going backwards.
Okay.
And that's what I wrote. Why just flowers? Do they ever discuss, like, why she goes by... oh my gosh, what's her first name?
Ashley.
She goes, I'm Ashley Flowers and I'm Britt. Like, is Flowers her last name?
She says Britt Praywat.
Not a lot. Not towards the end. I've never.
She says I'm Britt, but then like when they say who produced it and who whatever, she says Britt Praywat.
Is that at the end?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
I guess I never. Well,
yeah, she always says Britt when she says her own name.
Yeah, but is Flowers her last name?
Who, Ashley?
Yeah,
I assume so.
Okay, cool. Because I've never listened to the end when they list the producers and stuff. And back in the early episodes, it goes, I'm Ashley Flowers and I'm Britt. And I was like, why did she say her last name?
Yeah, because
I'm so confused.
I think more recently, because I think Britt used to produce, or not produce, what do I want to say? What do you do? Edit the podcast.
What do you do, Samantha? Yeah, I noticed that.
Britt used to edit, but now it's Ashley's brother, I believe she said, that edits. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I do. I always listen to the end because I'm curious. I listen to Small Town Murder and Crime and Sports, and they always say, like, they have fans that want them to do that at the end of the podcast because all these other podcasts do it. And he's like, it would just be me reading my name off a bunch of times.
Me.
Right? That's what I feel like with ours too. That's why we do. I mean, it's the two of us.
Yeah.
So just assume that all the things come from one or the other of us.
Exactly. Well, usually it's a joint effort of running things back and forth through each other. And yeah. That's funny. Okay. That's why I thought you'd probably
I'm pretty sure
that.
That's her last name, and then Britt is Praywat. And I only remember that because I hear her say so many times.
Yeah. See, when did she say that? At the end? Because I must skip
Ashley says it. I know because I hear it in Ashley's voice.
I must skip it. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm obsessed with it. I can't wait to get done, and then I'll have to listen to these two other podcasts.
Yes. Then we can chat about them.
Yes, we need to. I wrote bird YouTuber. So I started watching.
Is that a YouTuber that is a bird?
I'm like, that is correct. Okay, so her name is Jaden Animations. I'm sure I've talked about her before. And she has a bird called Ari. And he is just the cutest little thing. And I love watching her videos that feature him because he's so funny. He just chirps a lot and he throws things off counters. And he's just so adorable. And I was like, I really want a bird. But then she was like, no, they take a lot of work. And I was like, I totally understand that. So I'm just going to keep watching the videos of your bird and I'll keep hanging out with my dog.
So she's an animator?
Yeah, she's an animator. Her videos are so fun.
But her videos with her bird are...
So she used to just do animations purely, like that's it. And then she started doing ones with like parts of her family, or she was in other people's. And so yeah, on her bird, she did one with her bird when she first got him, and then on her birthdays, she celebrates Ari's birthday, and so she animates. So she animates little Ari, and it's really funny. And then she shows actual like video of like her like making stuff for him, or him being like crazy and throwing things off the counter, and it's so cute. So I don't know. I just want to talk about that because I really want a bird. But I know I can't have one because she said they take a lot of time and they're like, it's like, you can't leave them unattended. You have to be home a lot. And I was like, I mean, I feel like I'm home a lot, but I feel like if I got a puppy or a brand new baby bird, it'd be a life changer.
Don't they have long lifespans? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
She said, I think hers is like 15 years.
Okay.
20 years, something like that.
So longer than most domestic
exactly. So it'd be a big commitment, but I just think they're so cute. But I was like, maybe I think they're cute because they're not mine.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Because it's not your work.
Exactly. So now I'm like obsessed with YouTubing other people that have birds.
Oh,
like I saw this one YouTube video, and it was a girl. I think you probably saw it on Facebook. She was like, if a girl from the 90s had a beauty guru channel. Have you ever watched?
Oh, I didn't watch it, but I saw that as I was scrolling.
So
and I was like, oh.
Good. So of course I clicked on her. Oh, there is actually another thing I want to talk about. But so I clicked on hers and I went and subscribed to her because I think it's just so, if I like it, I'm gonna keep, watching other ones. And sorry, I'm looking for it right now. And it was so good. She was like, if you love it so much right now, Marriott. Jamie French. And it was so funny. She got everything so right. She was reading out of her old diary. Oh my God. Like, so that's another one you need to check out.
Yeah, definitely. I know when I saw it, I was sitting in the break room at lunch at work, and I was like, not going to watch this right now.
No, but it's definitely something you need to watch. It's really funny. And she has a bird. And so she sometimes has the bird sit on his shoulder, and he, like, holds stuff and, like, plays with stuff. And I was like, oh my God, it's so cute. The last YouTube... This is my YouTube channel rant. No, the last Samantha's one YouTube I really like is called Jubilee, and I really think you'd like it.
Okay.
They do more of like topics that are hard. So there's they either have like middle ground where they have like two opposing sides and they have three people on each side and they ask questions, and if the person believes in it, then they walk forward to the circle and they chat with all that, and then the opposing comes in, whoever is opposing. So one is let me find an example. Pro wall versus undocumented immigrants, can they agree? Another one, and then they also do these things.
How do they find the people to participate?
They just They sent out like
wow, that's interesting.
surveys. So it's people from all walks of life. They definitely get like all, all sexes, genders, nationalities, everything. They also have this one called Spectrum, and they have a line down the middle that everyone stands on. They usually have 5 to 6 people, all different backgrounds. And it's like agree, really agree, or totally agree, and then the other way, just like whatever. And so like some examples are, do all teen moms think the same? Do all men think the same? Let me find another one. Do all Asian Americans think the same? Do all women think the same? It's just really interesting to watch, like, and just see, like, even though you are maybe sometimes grouped together, you all have different thoughts and opinions, but at the end of it, they're just really interesting to see people argue and debate, but then come together because they realize they're people.
Right.
And it's just so interesting to see, like, different things and different people's views on, and I just was deep diving into it. They also do this thing called Both Sides, where they put headphones over a couple or friends or whatever, and then they talk about like how they met and all this stuff, and it's just so interesting to like see that. So I think you'd really like that.
That does sound good. I always like,
so good.
people's stories.
That's why I loved like the line thing, and then they started doing all these other ones, and I was like, I just love hearing people's stories. I like hearing different points of view because I feel like if you just care about one point of view, it's so polarizing, and also you can't.
It helps you understand your own point of view, hearing other people's.
And also you can understand the other sides and how they and why they feel that way. And it doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means that you don't feel it. But I like to just hear other people's opinions and views on things.
And I think that's a really interesting like social kind of experiment because there's so many people arguing out there on Facebook and on, whatever social media, and you're just typing back and forth. You can't see the actual person.
Yes.
But this kind of thing, that person is face to face with you.
Yes.
So even if they have a different opinion from you, you are still facing another human being.
And so you can still feel empathy towards them. And so, they get into arguments and they not argue, but they heatedly debate things. But at the end, they all come together and they all hug and they say, we at the end of the day, when you get down to it, we're all just human beings, trying to figure some stuff out. And that's what I like about this is that the social experiment happens right in front of them. And I also like it when it's all people grouped together, like all teen moms, like you group them together, but they all think and feel differently about their being a teen mom and all of that stuff. And sometimes they agree and sometimes someone disagrees, and then they talk about their experiences and why they feel that way. And then some people will be like, oh my God, I totally understand. And they'll move because, oh wow, you opened my eyes, or I understand why you're over there and stuff. So it's so good. That is
interesting because, they all identify as this one thing, but they're all also so many other things.
Exactly.
So
because
they have so many other experiences and
you're made up of the experiences in your life. I really want you to watch them. Maybe we'll have to watch some sometime.
Yes.
Because I've watched them over again because they're so interesting.
Really?
Yeah. I love hearing because I'm not a teen mom. We're never going to be teen moms.
Right.
So that's just one I just saw recently. But it's just, it's so interesting.
Right. Yeah. Well, that concept was always interesting. That's why there was a show.
Exactly. So I finally brought you on the Gudetama train.
You did.
In a weird way, because I actually just like the merchandise.
Like the character.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a Sanrio character. Just like Hello Kitty.
Yes.
And somehow the other day at work, I fell into the Sanrio rabbit hole.
Yes.
And went through all of the characters because I think it was at Mall of America. I'm not really sure where it was. But when I was younger, we went to one of those stores, like a Sanrio store, and had all different characters and stuff. And I bought a lot of the little puppy. I think it's Pochaco. I'm not sure if that's how you say his name.
I think so.
But he's so cute and I love him and I forgot how much I loved him. I had playing cards with him on it and stationery and all this stuff. So anyway, as I'm looking through all of this stuff, I came across somewhere that it said there was a Gudetama game for your phone. So
and you were like, yes, please.
Downloaded that, and that's what I've been playing since. And it's a very relaxing, mindless game because you cook different Gudetamas, and then you poke him for points.
And Gudetama is a lazy egg, so he's so cute. And I have a mug with all different pictures of him, and it's just so cute.
You have to play the game. It's just so fun.
I know, I downloaded it, but you said, Samantha, this is when you have to read the directions. And I was like, I don't feel like reading directions right now.
All the things.
Yeah.
That's what I told my children, too, because I
tell me your children
that they will come to me with all these questions, and it's like, you could have just read the directions.
Nah. So I was like, well, if it is something I need to read the directions on, I'm going to not play it right now until I have time to sit and read the directions.
Alex has been giving me so much crap, though.
Yeah.
He's like, seriously, this game, all you do is poke an egg? I'm like, but he's cute.
You're like, I'm having fun.
I'm like, he has a little butt.
It's sticking out there.
So now, next time we go to Barnes & Noble, when they have the Gudetama stuff.
Yes, we need to go to the Barnes & Noble in Waterloo because, like I told you, and we went to that other Barnes & Noble. It's not there.
Yeah.
But there's a whole back wall filled with, like, adult games, and it has, like, Lord of the Rings section, Harry Potter section, Gudetama section. Right? Yes, like, all the Funko Pops, all the board games, all of the things. I want to spend all my money there.
Right? So let's go.
So let's go spend all of our money. Road trip to Waterloo. We can go to the big Target. Yes. Okay, so I have been looking into this, and I don't know why. Probably because I'm getting older, and I noticed that when you get old, this is another, like, getting older thing.
Oh, no.
So, like, I have hair on my face. And I don't know if it's because of my hypothyroidism. I have no idea. But I've noticed it, and I don't know if it's just because it's a thing now. I put on makeup
isn't it
more.
Blonde?
Yeah, but still bothers me.
Oh, man.
So I was like, you know, I have like a little face thing, but I looked it up, and all these beauty gurus, the reason that their makeup looks so nice is because they take little like face razor and they shave their faces.
Really?
Yeah, not with like a razor for your legs, but it's just like the single blade made for your face, and you just like get all the peach fuzz off of it, and that's why their makeup looks so clear and so nice on their skin.
What?
Yes. So Samantha made an Amazon purchase late last night.
Oh, no.
And I bought the face things. But they said, like, if you do it, you have to do it every month for the rest of your life. But I don't like some of my facial hair.
Hi, you need to have
dark hair.
Yeah, dark hair, and then have fun with it because I have little chin hairs that I have to pluck. It's great.
I have peach fuzz like on my jaw, and I just want to get rid of it.
Girl.
So I bought them. I don't know if I'm any use them. I'll let you guys know.
Yeah, give us an update.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I don't think I could ever do it because then I have to keep up with it. Like, I barely shave my legs, man.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I want to try it. But then I'm also like, but this girl, Jaclyn Hill, did a tutorial on like how she does it because she was like, she's like, I've been doing it for years.
Really?
And I'm like, that's why your makeup looks so nice. And you don't see like the peach fuzz and stuff in your sideburns. Yeah, exactly. So I was like, maybe, but that was a late night Amazon purchase from Samantha. It was like $2. And I was like, I'm going to try
it. Nice. Do we want to talk about the other purchase that was made today? That was a big one. That's for the podcast?
Oh, yeah. Okay, real quick. I want to talk to you. I want to tell you, because I told Elizabeth really quick, that I cried during a weird movie.
Oh, yeah. I want to hear this.
You wouldn't think that this movie would be something that I would cry in. There. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, David was laughing at me because we picked it. And it's not. It's a funny action movie, and I cried during it. I was like, what is wrong with me? So, I don't know if you're not really into superhero movies, but he's an anti-superhero. Deadpool?
Okay.
The second movie, I cried to it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, doesn't it start out really sad?
Yeah.
Okay. Because Alex watched it one night, and I was reading or something. Yeah. But I remember hearing the beginning, I was like, this is awful. I didn't know it was so sad.
Yeah, it's sad. I mean, it's probably like they do it in a funny way.
Right, yeah.
But it hit a chord with me, and I cried. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm crying to Deadpool 2. Who am I?
Do you want... I don't know if you remember this story, but the movie that I cried to when I was in college, we went and saw The Hills Have Eyes.
Oh, no, that's absolutely awful. I would cry too.
I mean, scary movies aren't cry-worthy. They're scary.
It disturbed me. That movie disturbed me.
Yeah, I can't remember which one, but one of the parents dies, and I was like sobbing in the movie theater, and my mom was like, are you okay? But to be fair, I cry when I'm really tired, and we had just done Relay for Life the night before, and then my parents were still in town, so we went to see the movie, and I cried.
That's great. I thought you just cried because it was disturbing, because I was like,
no, one of the parents died, and it was awful, and so I was sitting there crying in the movie theater. Like, so my mom's like, are you okay? I'm like, no.
You're like, this is awful. I don't watch scary movies anymore. I'm a chicken. Ugh. But yeah, we did some things. We bought some things. You bought some things and I bought some things.
So today you sent me a link that we've been looking at for a while.
Yes.
And you're like, I just want this. And I was like, me too. I'm going to buy it. So the Tea Cellar on Main.
Yes.
They do a monthly box and you can either get 6 months or 12 months. But you get 2 new teas a month. And then on your first box, you get a little tea timer and I think a teaspoon.
And a tea strainer.
Oh, yeah, yes. Yeah. So that's what I bought. I bought the 12 months.
Yeah.
And we're going to be drinking this tea on the podcast.
Yes. So we have an excuse for buying that. And then I made a Riddles Tea Shop and a...
Oh, God, that's right, because I still haven't made my purchase
You need to. So I made a Riddles Tea Shop and an Adagio purchase because it was Saturday night.
Yeah.
And I wanted tea. Because my mom actually was like wanting to have some tea.
I had to make her tea. Well, I guess you guys shared at my house.
Yeah.
And then you went home and
But she was like, I'm loving this tea. And like I was going through my tea and I was like, oh no, I don't really have a lot.
Hey, she doesn't listen to this, right?
No, because oh yeah, this is what my mom said about this. She said, I have to hear you guys jabber and talk all the time. Why would I want to listen to it all the time? I'm like, that's rude.
Right? No, so if she's getting into teas on Adagio, they have special Mother's Day teas.
Oh, I should get her some.
Right?
Does your mom drink tea?
Occasionally.
Well, I think my mom would like it if she, instead of like a nice alternative to coffee sometimes, you know?
Does she have like a tea strainer and stuff?
No, but I should get her some. Yeah.
Well, a whole kit.
I should get her some of that for Mother's Day. Oh my God, here's another.
You get Mother's Day tea and then the
little thing.
The spring.
Yes.
Infuser.
So from Riddles Tea Shop, I got the TARDIS loose leaf and I got Elven Nectar.
Not from
Riddles Tea Shop.
Oh, from Riddles. Sorry.
Riddles Tea Shop.
That's right, because Adagio doesn't carry it anymore.
No.
Elven Nectar is my favorite. I had Kelsey try that this weekend.
Oh, really? Did she like it?
Yeah. It's so good.
Are you saying who Kelsey is?
Oh, my stepsister, Kelsey. Hi, Kelsey, if you listen.
Hi, Kelsey. And then from Adagio, I'm trying to think from my brain because I can't remember where my order is. But I ordered the TARDIS tea.
The other TARDIS tea.
I got Mrs. Hudson, and then I got a little Adagio spoon because Elizabeth had one, and I was jealous. and then
oh god,
our announcements. Yes. That's what I was trying to lead into it.
Oh god, I don't know why I forgot about this.
So first of all, we created a tea to represent the book
The Hate You Give
by Angie Thomas. I was like pointing at you, like I was trying to. I wanted to say her second one that doesn't have anything to do with it.
So we called it Star's Bravery.
Yes,
because Star has to be brave in that book
a lot,
right? And we put it's a black tea because black tea's our favorite, and then we put some maple tea in it because Star's favorite thing is breakfast.
Yes, so we wanted to like really incorporate that into the tea.
Right, and then I also put chocolate chips because who doesn't like chocolate chip pancakes and syrup?
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
And yes, we put a quote on it that says, "Brave doesn't mean you're not scared, Star. It means you go on even though you're scared." And that was said by her
mother,
which was one of our favorite characters in the book.
Right, and one of the best quotes.
Yes, I agree. So we did that. We're still working on the book the book box that we're gonna or the theme box that we're gonna give away on our Instagram. But yeah, we got almost everything. We just want to make it perfect, and we really wanted to encompass the Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. And then another tea that we created was an Our Life in Books podcast tea. So it just has our logo on it, but I think it's so cute. Do you want to say what's in it, or do you want me to?
I don't have the link.
Okay, I have it up.
Hold up.
Okay, good. I have it up. So I don't know where it says it though.
You want to pop the link in there, and I'll tell you.
Yeah, I can definitely do that. Because it says, I know you. So Elizabeth, it's there.
Okay.
So how this works is I designed with the help of Elizabeth, I designed the teas, and then Elizabeth kind of puts together, the labels, and Elizabeth puts together the flavors that will go well, because I feel like you've been drinking tea way longer than I have.
Oh, so much tea. Okay.
We're a connoisseur of tea.
Of course, again, a black tea because fave, and if it's going to be an Our Life in Books tea, it's got to be a black tea.
It's got to wake you up because
Right.
that's what we live on is black tea.
Exactly. So this one has got Ceylon Sonata, which is a pretty plain black tea. I think it's got some citrusy notes. And then blueberry and cream flavors.
Ooh.
So, yeah, I think this is going to be like that perfect sipping on tea when you're reading a book.
Exactly. Or when you listen to our podcast. Yeah, we went for kind of, we're being a little selfish, but kind of teas that we really like.
Yeah.
So
I
we hope
mean,
that you guys like them too.
This is our tea, so I feel
Yeah.
like we can do that.
We're going to drink it a lot. So
So we got some sample tins. We're going to try it out, make sure it tastes good, and then
probably do some giveaways.
Yeah.
But yeah, go check it out. The link is always in the description as well.
Yep.
That's so exciting. I'm so happy. We also got some stickers for our Life
Oh
and
my
Book
gosh.
podcast that we're going to put on our laptops and maybe do some giveaways.
Mhm.
But we just kind of want to start having some stuff for all of the listeners to have and
Yeah.
to kind of rep us and show other people about us.
Yeah, we're working on some other ideas. So
Yes.
stay tuned.
Yes, exactly. We're still pretty new at this, so
Mhm.
we're working slowly, and we're also trying to read.
And have full-time jobs and a family, and
Yeah, I have a dog and a boyfriend.
that's enough.
Yeah. She's crazy. Oh, yeah, I'm so excited about our teas. I can't
Me
wait.
too. I can't wait to try them because,
No.
like, that's the thing with mixing different flavors. It's
Yes.
Like, "Ooh, what if it doesn't taste good? Or like so when you do it, you put the different percentages of what each tea you want to be in it.
Okay.
So I'm always a little nervous that I put too much of one of the flavors in. So I'm curious to see how this is gonna taste.
I know. And then maybe if it gets here, we can drink it next week on the podcast.
Hey, yeah.
We have so many things.
So excited.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Ugh. Oh gosh, I think that's all I have to really talk about. Is there anything else that you wanted to chat about? I bought some new clothes.
Hey. No, this week has been blah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, we
We haven't even hardly talked,
Right.
which is crazy.
Right. Well, we had Weston's birthday party on Saturday.
Mm.
That was fun.
Yeah, go for our week. The theme was Dog Man.
Mhm. Which is very difficult because there's
Yes.
no Dogman stuff out there.
No.
I found one Etsy seller that made the happy birthday banner and then the cake pick things. And she was great. Her stuff is awesome. But that was all I could find.
Yes.
So I bought dog noses and police hats and fire hydrant cups. Went over okay. No one really wanted to wear the dog noses, which I'm not surprised, but whatever.
It was the theme.
Right? I have to do something for the
Oh,
theme.
exactly. It was really fun though. I think the boys really liked it.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
So that was fun. And
Sunday
then
was Easter.
yeah, Sunday was Easter, so I really just went to David's family, and you had the boys.
Yep.
Did they do the
Easter
little
bunny.
Easter egg hunt?
Yeah,
Did they
Easter
have
Bunny
fun?
visited and hid 12 or 20 eggs
Yeah.
throughout the living room while Kelsey was trying to sleep out in the living room, so that was fun. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
So do you do it where they get 10 each, or just whoever gets the most wins?
So I told them there was 20, and they decided between themselves that each were going to get 10.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so cute.
I always try and
my
let
heart.
them, right? I always try and let them make the right decisions before I'm like, oh, okay, can we make it?
Let's not do a battle royale over
Right.
Easter eggs.
Yeah. So it turned out good.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
cute.
And then we've got our big Easter egg hunt this weekend at my mom's house.
Oh yeah, and that always gets.
That's why everyone always
intense.
asks me, they're like, do you do a big Easter egg hunt for your kids? And I'm like, no, because my mom does it for my kids.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
we're also involved in. So they do an Easter egg hunt for the boys,
Mhm.
and
well, all the kids now.
and yeah,
It's Graceland.
yeah. I was gonna say Graceland, but usually I think they give them like Westons are green and
Mhm.
Raylands are
Yeah.
and then Gracelands are easy to find because
Right,
she's
and
still
pink.
how old is she?
2.
2, yeah, she's
Uh-huh.
so cute.
Almost.
So the kids go, and then the adult kids go, and we get fun stuff in ours.
She's not. She's 3.
Is she 3? I thought she was 2.5.
The
Oh my
worst aunt
gosh.
ever.
We just celebrated her birthday. It feels like not too long ago. I know it was long ago, but you know what I mean.
Mhm.
Okay, sorry. we were
I'm
tired.
the worst aunt ever. I'm so sorry.
To be fair, I can never keep ages straight. But I really want to, since none of our parents listen to this, because apparently we chat too much around them. Very true. I was thinking we should like get some eggs together for them.
Oh God!
But I want to put funny things in them, like coupons.
Coops.
Gotta have coops, or just like random stuff that they're gonna be like, why?
But they work on theirs all year, so I feel like if we start now, we've got like 4 days to come up with it.
Oh, that's a good point.
Be as great as theirs.
Theirs is so good. Like, they like spend all year getting
literally
stuff
all
Easter
year.
egg
Your
hunt.
mom starts as soon as the Easter egg hunt is over.
Yep. I just want to do something for them, but I don't know what.
Right. Food. That's my go-to. If you don't know what to get for someone or do
Bring
for
them
someone,
food?
yeah, make them food.
That's a good idea. That is a good idea.
That's what I always do for Alex.
So here's what we do. We take all the beers out of the fridge and we hide them in the yard and be like, well...
Easter egg hunt for you.
So when you want a new one, you have to go outside and find another one.
Oh my God.
That'd be so mean.
Have you seen that kind of Easter egg hunt?
Yes.
For, like
they have the
adult
6
kids?
packs and they go around. I love that idea. I want to do that.
Yeah, it's fun.
But I don't know who to do it with. Like,
right. Right.
We just do it for ourselves. Like, Samantha, go hide your own and then go get them.
I'll hide yours. You hide mine.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I love Easter. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have a lot of
because
food.
last year we did our Easter
in July. Oh my gosh. And it wasn't, because everyone thought we were crazy.
Uh-huh. It's
not fun to see the neighbors being like, it's July on the Easter egg hunting.
Like,
do we need to call somebody for you guys? And you're not going to be able to come till Saturday, so we're not going to get our annual hangout Friday night and Saturday night.
No, just Saturday, so.
Well, you better come
for me.
Yeah, I was going to say, you better come to hang out. I'm mad.
Girl.
If you come and then you're like, I'm tired, I'm going to bed at 8.
This week has been rough, babe. I'm tired all the time.
Yeah, we were talking. Well, you might be getting sick. I'm just getting tired because I've been staying up late reading.
I wish I could say the
same. I hope you're not getting sick.
The other night, not last night, the night before, we got home and the boys had dinner and then they wanted to watch a movie. So I was sitting on the couch and they watched the second Lego movie and I fell asleep until it was over and then it was time for them to go to bed. And I was like, I'm so sorry.
I spent time with you by sleeping. Well, that's like when we were at Weston's birthday, I felt so bad. I didn't realize how long I slept. And I was just like sad because then, by the time I had finally woken up again, you guys were like, well, we're tired and we have to go to bed. And I was like, damn it. Why did I have to take a nap? But it was like I couldn't keep my eyes open.
Yeah. Well, you worked
yeah, and we forgot to make tea. That was another downfall.
Yeah.
Is that we were going to and then things started happening.
Yeah, like birthday stuff.
Yeah, I was hoping that I did get a video of the kids playing on the trampoline because they were playing, and I don't know if we played this when we were little, but we had put Weston's balloons out there. Mm-hmm. And, like, they were playing, like, you could only get hit 3 times with a balloon and then you were out. And so they were jumping around and avoiding them. It was so funny. So I took a little video of that.
With
bouncy balls. Yeah.
We didn't have the kind of trampoline that was enclosed, so
no, because
just I think right off the edge.
Yeah. We played Don't Pop the Popcorn or something.
Yeah,
like
popcorn.
That. Popcorn.
Mm-hmm. I always try and get the boys to play, but they don't like to play that because they bounce too high.
You're like, come on, let me bounce you really high.
And then I try and get them to bounce me, and they won't.
You're like, back in my day, we didn't have edges.
Right, exactly.
You just fell off because I fell off your trampoline.
I had a friend that went flying off one time, and I was like, oh, God. Yeah, they're a little safer now.
Is Weston enjoying his birthday presents?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
They have been shooting each other with the Nerf guns. And yesterday when I got home, they were building a barrier in the kitchen. Or like a little bunker for themselves to shoot us.
Oh, no.
And I had
You're like, it turns when they team up.
Right? Like, I had to go over it to get into the kitchen. And Raylan goes, you weren't supposed to be able to get over that. This is our area. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, but do you want dinner or not? Sir?
Oh my God. And they're reading the books that they got. Mm-hmm. Well, that Weston got, but they share books. I saw their bookshelf. They showed me that.
Oh, did they?
I really like it. Yeah. I was like, that's so cool.
Yeah, we finally got rid of all their little baby books.
Oh.
It was very hard.
They're growing up.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
They're not allowed.
No, I don't like it.
So, yeah, we had a pretty crazy weekend. And then it bleeds into the week because we have to go back to work. And
what is work?
Loveliness. What is our life? I took off Friday. I'm very excited to not work. But knowing my luck, I'll probably be on my phone most of the time dealing with work.
That's what my one of my coworkers said. She's like, you should have taken Friday or like half day Friday. And I was like, I have a lot of work to do. Also, we can't go to Grinnell until Saturday, so it doesn't matter.
Stupid football.
Yeah. Oh, well.
leave him here. He doesn't listen to this podcast.
I'm half tempted to. But I also need him to help rein in the children.
Oh, yeah. 2 against 1 is not fun.
No, it's not. It's terrible.
Oh, well, sorry this is a short episode, but we're tired and...
It's late.
It's late. And we're just waiting for all of our tea orders to get here.
Right? Like, I think that's what my life is spent doing, waiting for all the stuff I ordered to show.
Oh, my God, right? But, like, I order so much stuff that...
It's a surprise when it comes?
Yeah. I was like, I said, Elizabeth, I need to start making sure I'm getting my stuff. Because
right?
you get your stuff way faster than I do.
Like the other day when you called me and you're like, we got something addressed to the podcast. And I was like, was it maybe one of the things you ordered?
And I was like, oh my God, you're right. Because I was like, should I open this? It says to Our Life in Books, and the half of Our Life in Books isn't here. And David's like, just open it. And I was like, oh, it's a sticker. I ordered those.
Right.
Oh no, I don't remember that at all.
Oh my God.
Okay, well, we better get going. We're at more tea to drink and books to read. Our social medias are down below. Make sure to rate and review the podcast. Yes, it really helps us. It helps people find us since we're such a new podcast out in the sea of podcasts. Oh, there's so many good ones out there. Many. We just want to be there too.
Right.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.